then it's like, yo, here go your options, yada. And then I'm looking at all these options. He's like, yo, you've been to all types of different
One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in week 14. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
He goes off on the list. He says, he's like, I got a spot in Alabama. I got a spot in
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
I got a spot in
Jackson looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's a give up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Lamar now from the gun. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
I'm cool off of being in the desert of California. That shit is garbage.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson.
And it's crazy because he just started naming out places in Pennsylvania.
Completed to Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
I already talked to one of my mentors about the shit, because he actually worked there.
Passing in the hands of Mark Andrews.
2011.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
And then the only shit that's like different about it is you'll get called for funeral detail and you'll get called for doing like color guard. And then I was like, all right, cool. He was like, here's a kicker about color guard. Nigga, there's going to be a lot of evening games. It's going to be at evening games. It's going to be at Sixers games.
Has about 5 yards.
It's going to be at Philly games.
Alontae Taylor making the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's like, no, I ain't about to lie to you. Like, if you need to, and they trying to say that shit ain't available. He's like, I'll talk to who I need to. And he's like, if you really want to go over there, and that's going to shoot you.
They give it to him again. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays.
Come to them games.
It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A,
look at
it
now.
gets good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Like schools over there and shit too. They got good schools in that area. They got like this is a school a mile away from like the house that I was looking at. It's so much shit, bro.
Another carry for him, and he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just
Damn.
rush it ahead. You get what you need.
Hey. No, we change it. Hey.
First down, and they go right back to him.
Come on, young boy.
Push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens
Also, imagine it might be funny though. You know, they be upset, man. They might blow him out the first game, though.
Better start to a game than that. The
oh,
offense taking it all the way down the field and
blowout.
finishing with 6.
You don't want to see a blowout from the chance to tell him from the rip?
It is why every offense loves to
Magic
script the first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm. Even better, that crisp and you finish off and get the early lead.
They ain't out the first game.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away.
We need Kyle Kuzma to do something. Need a dub, Kuz. And young boy from what's his name? Kevin.
Oh, you talking about Kevin Porter Jr.?
Yeah, he's not for him too. Stop it, bitch. Oh yeah, Bobby.
That nigga been suspended.
I forgot he was suspended.
Dog, they suspended that nigga on some nut shit.
I'm like, Bobby, I forgot about this nigga.
That's because they suspended him, dog. That shit was horrible. How you gonna get mad at him?
Swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard.
I know what you put in your body, man. Don't be just putting shit in your body.
Supplements, my nigga. That's a real thing.
And that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Defense.
They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Clear.
Looking to throw, Rattler.
On his ass.
Trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring.
Good defense, yo.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon.
Yeah, they stopped talking about them niggas after last year.
Back to the bank in just a moment.
Scary after them niggas. It got scary after Kawhi just decided, yeah, nigga, I'm healthy. I'm playing basketball.
Here comes the Saints punting
unit.
That's
when all that shit died.
And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He takes this in on his side of midfield.
That's what shit don't really. That's what really
Good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Wow.
Nice 12-yard pickup on the return.
Prime time shit.
And the Ravens will go on offense. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, here's Jackson.
No,
He's got Andrews.
I fuck with James Harden. I fuck with Uno.
Just a few yards on that game. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
He definitely was balling.
From the 41.
Yep.
Makes the grab and bounds.
They made me do that shit twice.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. All set up now for 1st and 10.
So the nigga started leading. Now you're seeing that shit.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
That's touchdown. Yo, young boy having a game of his life right now.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm about to beat the shit out of him.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
What was this part?
The Ravens take a 13-0 lead.
Oh, I thought he was on the Wizards still.
Andrews with the touchdown.
Yeah.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the
I don't know. That's what happened. He came to the Sixers arena once. He was with him. We seen him talk to him. I ain't seen him. Yeah, he was on a Wizard.
And that one
We took a
bounces
picture
through
with
the
him in the
end
parking
zone for a
lot. That's why I'm
touchback.
like,
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck happened to this man.
he's still on the Wizards.
Hey, yeah.
Hell no. What
First and
caused
10 now from the
caused
30.
the Ravens to trade that nigga?
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's
Good
going to bring it up to
line.
the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels.
Because
And
the
right
contract
now is the
price,
best
man.
chance to go push that envelope and
His
get
contract
aggressive.
is crazy.
New slated downs to approach
His
here
contract
from the
is
40. Going to the
And that
ground
ain't too
again on
question, like,
first.
you all want.
Come
This is
on.
a
I'm saying,
nice
like,
gain that stopped at the
hey, no,
47. Call it 7 yards, and now
this is
they'll
one
have
of them
second
ones where
down
I'm like,
3.
damn.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down mark.
Contract that I keep thinking about. I ain't gonna lie to you.
From the 47. He puts some air under it, deep down.
Oh, good shit. He just got it with the right chase.
And he works
Good
this to
high
the 15
ball.
before they make the stop. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that
So
you
they ever
always
gonna
got to
bring up
start
a
your
certain
read
thing.
from the
What you mean?
secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that played pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Rattler to the air now. This throw is caught. And that is a big hit
That's
right
awesome.
after that catch.
I don't care about the grab picks. I'm not trying to hear about none of all that shit. Is you want to win or do you not? Like, you know what it takes to win. You just sit here and watch people. Man. You know.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
No, I don't want to get that first down.
That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. They get 4 yards. It's going to be 4th down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's keeping it. He's going for it.
That's how you stop that QB sneak. Stop playing with me.
So the run doesn't get
Finally
the
stop that shit. Stop the Nas play.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line.
That's a Nas play.
Caught by Flowers. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Fuck all that shit.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It do work. That's why I'm like, hey, look.
Here's Jackson to
It's
throw. Completes this one to Hill. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I tell you, I was like,
now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Now I really started doing that shit once I got
to work
in the
with
middle
before
row. I said,
halftime.
yeah, all right,
After
bet.
a good pickup, they're set up with
like,
2nd and short.
Young boy need touchdowns. Oh, I'm saying this straight up. I was like, look.
From the 32. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep.
Let's go, Zay.
Inside the 35. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about...
Why he caught it out of bounds, bro?
Right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Lamar throwing again. He's got it near the 10. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I'm sure Coach play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the red zone now. And he's
They told me when it rained, it poured.
The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. On the return, it's Kendra Miller.
Look at all this cool shit. This shit was on screen.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this.
I'm stopping shit, and I'm man. Let's get that on screen.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
This nigga really got Spencer.
The Ravens kicking team is ready,
really
and they're going to send this one away.
Like a fucking 80-something, dog.
He does.
Bring it out from the middle of the end zone.
I was surprised. Who the fuck is this?
And the return
I
sets them up just
said the same
beyond
thing. I
their
looked at
own
it like,
20.
damn, that nigga nice with Spencer.
He ain't looking too nice right now, nigga. It's 21-0.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut.
No.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped by
All
one
you
of the
can do
league's
is throw.
best
That's my
tacklers,
strong
Roquan
point.
Smith. Only 2 yards,
I
and it
improve
brings
my
up
run game.
2nd and 8.
On my run defense. You can go with my strong point.
Told you his run
From
game
the
trash.
24.
Spencer.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Spencer.
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And which you need?
Now Rattler.
A bum.
Give me that shit.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the
Yeah, about no Shepherd.
I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How
Don't worry about no Shepherd, bro.
throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call it
I should have
pass
just
like
kept
that
running.
again on the next
That's
play,
fine.
it could go to the end zone.
Yeah, he got
This
10
time,
more to
it
an
is a
80-something. He
takeaway.
got to it, or the Super
Every
Bowl.
offense in the league today,
Who got the
they want a
dog?
couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line
Oh,
up
God.
receiver, running back, and make
All he
plays
do
from
is
both
RPO. He
spots.
garbage.
It's where the NFL's been heading for years.
He is garbage, bro. Like, he really garbage.
A pickup of 2,
He
maybe 3,
garbage.
but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. First down, ball at the 36.
He really called that nigga the RPO.
He really went RPO off, man.
Back to the well again. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
With Jalen Milroe right now.
2nd and 6 now.
No! Oh, shit.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 3rd
That's
down.
McWhite. That's McWhite bum ass.
Here's
That's
Lamar.
McWhite bum ass.
Next target, it's Baker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10. Here's Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Three. Bum ass. Bro, what the?
Hey, middle.
Oh, fuck, baby.
Here's the lone back on the handoff.
Oh,
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's my
You at X.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. 4th down. Here's Jackson.
Ah,
It's
you
going to be
bitch!
incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive.
That was 4th and
So the
inches.
defense
Oh,
rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle.
oh my God, good.
And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Throwing his Rattler. He puts some air under this one.
Yo,
Deep
why you
right.
Yo, catch that
Ooh,
shit!
wants to throw to Costin. Defender
Come
has it in
on,
his
bro.
hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
From the gun, and get to Miller. It looks like we can call it
Here we
about
go.
4 yards in the end. That's a double away with a stop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count.
He gonna say it could've.
Well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long.
Oh, boy, wide open. Thank you. Thank you for that, Steven. Boy was wide open. Oh, my.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture.
Say besides four.
He was
Gotta say besides four.
really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense stayed up there on 4th.
The fact that they got that shit on camera is just too scary.
You're going for this?
That's the one that
He
gets me all
finds
the
him beyond
time.
the marker. That'll be the 1st and more.
I know the boy won't fight, but you punched on him, though. Like, I ain't saying it was cool. I'm just saying you can't say he ain't had a punch on him. I don't see no on camera.
After a
Like,
gain of 27.
Yeah, I know.
Straight ahead, here's Miller.
And
he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run.
That nigga wasn't trying to rumble boogie all
Well,
the
the
time.
defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Saints ball as we start the 4th, but any efforts might just be futile facing that deficit.
That nigga saw some bonus. He said, "Oh shit, watch your step." No, I ain't watching shit.
After a good pickup,
Nah,
they're
I'm
set up with
gonna
2nd and
give him
short.
the benefit of the doubt on that one. That nigga Sabonis is out of pocket for grabbing his ankle.
They'll
Why
motion
you
the
grabbing
tight
him
end
in the
left.
ankle? You ain't Kurt Angle, nigga. You thought you were going to put him in the
Running for the marker
ankle.
on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a
He hit that
yard
nigga with a
away.
spin it back.
ha,
He out of pocket.
ha, ha, ha. That's because I was awkward, man, bro. Chill.
Yeah, bro.
Got
That's
time for that,
awkward,
bro.
but that nigga, with the defensive player of the year, the 4-time
3rd
win.
down, 1
Oh, yeah,
yard to
that-
go.
Oh,
Ah,
I got one. Hold on, I got one of the best ones. No, I got one of the best ones. Defensive player of the year 4 times. Nigga couldn't defend himself.
They go and play action.
Got choked out.
Throwing all the way
Oh my God, Chris, why you ain't go sack me?
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
Niggas ain't trying, Stu, man. That nigga.
And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year.
They just don't like Draymond, bro.
And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away.
So.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Bro, he didn't get intimidated, bro. He didn't get intimidated, bro.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Oh, good.
Lamar now from the gun.
You don't like him.
Completed to his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Dog,
one play in, and already they're close to midfield.
We talking about refs where they gave Tim Duncan a tech for smiling. Joey Crawford dumbass.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
No.
Hey, report.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's on the move. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Like, all right, let's keep it being our whole time watching basketball. Them niggas in the playoffs every year.
And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over.
I ain't going to say that because I'm going to keep it a bean with you. There was so much bullshit.
10.
There was so much office shit that fucked up the Timberwolves during KG time there. Like that one little contract shit that they had. I forgot who they was trying to sign.
Shotgun snap, looking
Joe
to throw.
Smith. That's who it was.
Taken in by
that nigga kept
Chase, left
taking
side.
Like 1 year.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Like 6 or 7 mil.
The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first.
They made them niggas feel free.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
That's what. So in my opinion, it didn't matter who was going to be over there.
Rattler back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Defense getting in on the front rock with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time.
Demi is a GOAT.
Take advantage of it. I always say
he almost was a GOAT. He could be in the top 5 all time.
Offensively, because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone.
I don't know. Watching them when I look at his.
KG, are you? If you replace Timmy and KG, I think they're still one. Without injuries, I think they're still winning the same amount of picks. So I fuck with both of them, but KG.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
He's balling. KG would have been going crazy.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm still gonna say
right back to it after that interception.
Tim Duncan's numbers in the finals or something to really look at and be like, what?
This is inside the 15.
Like, this nigga almost had a fucking quadruple double in the finals. when they really hold him,
the Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away.
What's it called? They had old ass Steve Kerr.
Well into the end zone. He's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Like they was like Greg Pop was really out here extending niggas' career by like 4 or 5
Jackson.
years, yo.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. They connect on the deep shot. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
Man, like niggas wasn't looking at.
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yep. Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Another one, shit.
Right down the middle. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points.
Come on.
Chooses to bring this one out.
Oh, yeah, no, he was balling the France.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
No.
Yeah, like, I'm going to be real with you. He is an underrated motherfucker.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Like, he really could be, oh, yeah, I could start any day of the week. But he was like, man, fuck all that shit. I got this shit.
Rattler. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it at the 30. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Rattler setting to throw. He's trying another one deep. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Rattler to the air now. He's trying to go deep again.
Well, I'm tired of that.
No,
you're not going to keep throwing that shit. Like,
Hamilton with the
goofy.
Dang, he got cracked.
I'm thinking, yo, he cracked me. Like, what the fuck? I'm not going to let you keep burning about this. All right, like, I had enough. It was fun. I had enough. Get that shit.
This drive started. 1st and 10.
No shit. That's good.
Here's the handoff.
Oh my God, Mark.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. This finds likely. And this one does not go far. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. 3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's
ain't no way he caught them hard.
It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
What's his name?
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. From the gun, Jackson. They connect for the 1st. And this is down all the way to the 3. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
That nigga showed up and got 1 point, no rebounds, no assists, nothing. He said that nigga showed up to fight.
They'll try and
How
punch
he
it
getting
in.
a back for?
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Damn, he fucked more up right there.
It's all right, man. Academics, it's a good match. He gonna get the day he deserves, man. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you talking facts this time. Yeah, for sure.